Now, let's get this straight, old chap. You mean to say that you and the rest of the Dick Van Dyke cast are going to challenge me and the other regulars on Stump the Stars?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, you mean you're going to try and beat us as our own game?
Yeah, that's right.
Tonight? I mean, right now, here, just in 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, then, old chap, challenge us.
Oh, well, okay.
From Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world, it's time for the fastest half hour in television. It's Stump the Stars, created by Mike Stokey and brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of Wheat Chex, Corn Chex, and Rice Chex, and hot instant Ralston. And now, here's the star of our show, Pat Harrington, Jr.
Tonight's show should really be unusual because it's the first Stump the Stars challenge match. Now, I guess you noticed that the sofa on my right, the challenger sofa, is empty. Several weeks ago, when Dick Van Dyke appeared on our show, he enjoyed himself so much that he suggested his gang on his show should challenge our panel of regulars. This challenge has been accepted, with relish, I should note. And tonight is the night. The Dick Van Dyke Show versus the Stump the Star regulars. Now, where are those foolhardy challengers? Here they come. The Dick Van Dyke Show. Hey, our friend. How are you? All right. Wait a minute. This is a challenge. Get him over there on the sofa. All right. No, you get over here. Come on. This is a challenge. No fraternization until after the show. All right. Now let's meet these challengers from the Dick Van Dyke Show. First, the fearless leader himself, Mr. Dick Van Dyke. Dick, why don't you introduce the rest of your cast to us?
Okay, these are my sweethearts here. Every one of them.
Oh, boy.
This is Rosemary. She plays Sally Rogers on our show. And next, your name, sir.
Buddy
This is Morey Amsterdam, who plays Buddy Sherlock. And down at the end is the very sweet young lady who plays my wife on the show, Mary Tyler Moore.
And now, since there can only be 4 on a team, and we normally have 6 regulars on our show, let's meet the 4 regulars that the Dick Van Dyke team has challenged. On my left, Sebastian Captain, Beverly Garland, Diane Dors, and Ross Martin. All right, now, teams, it's up to you. You've only got 2 minutes for each charade. Let's get things started right off here with Rosemary. Rosemary, you're up. Come on, now, don't be nervous. Relax. Now, let me ask you a question.
What?
Now, how does it feel? I mean, you know, you're challenging these, our regulars, and they have played together each week. They have played as a team, and they know all the short stops and all the signs. How do you feel?
We've been rehearsing.
You have?
We've been rehearsing all week, and we're very conscious of signals, because when our director, John Rich, goes like this to us, we say, "No, John, it's this."
Oh, wait.
We've been
all right, let's see how you do, Rosemary. You have number 6, suggested by Mrs. Gail Kaplan of Ludington, Michigan. There you go to start things off.
Rosemary starts us off with a parody on a child's poem. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Oh, heck, it's a satellite.
Poem, a child's
poem.
Parody.
Parody on a child's poem.
First word.
First word. Up, sky.
Sun.
Sky.
Sun.
Sky.
Moon.
Heaven.
Stars.
Heaven. Stars.
Star.
Stars.
Star.
Star or stars? Star.
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 Starlight.
Star bright. Starlight.
Star
Star bright.
Star bright.
Starlight. Star bright. First star I see tonight.
First star I see tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh, no. Idea? Oh.
I wish I might.
Oh.
Cat.
Oh. Darn.
Heck.
Heck. Oh, heck.
Yeah.
I thought.
It's.
Oh, heck, it's.
It's
a.
Oh, heck, it's.
Oh, heck, it's a,
3 syllables.
Policeman.
First syllable.
Policeman.
Star.
First syllable.
syllable.
Sit.
Satellite.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Oh, heck, it's a satellite. And the challengers start out with a 78-second charade by Rosemary, and that's great. All right, let's meet the first member of the champions, Sebastian Captain. 78. Now, Sebastian, I have noticed you have been playing each week against Diana Dors.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have Diana now on your team and be playing with Diana?
You know, when we play together, there's no quarter asked or given. When a bunch of popinjays challenge us, I would say, my friend, it's all for one and one for all.
Very good. Down, boy, down. All right. Now then, Sebastian, you have number 10, suggested by Mrs. Richard Hanson of Blooming Prairie, Minnesota. There you go.
Sebastian gets a song parody. The dancer twisted for her life when she backed into Back the Night.
Here we go. It's a song parody.
Song. Dancing.
The dance.
The dancer.
The dancer.
Twisted.
Twist.
Dancer twisted.
For her.
For
Her.
honor.
Love. For her. Death.
For her.
For life.
Her life.
The dancer twisted for her life. Comma. When. She. Backed.
Into.
When she.
When she backed into.
When she backed into. Sounds like. Briefcase.
Putting things
Trunk.
in something.
It's like a trunk.
In a case. Drawer.
Packed. It's packed. When she backed into. Sounds like packed. Back. Tack that way down. Back. Whack. Stab.
Knack.
No. Below that. Lack.
Quack. Crack. Sack. Lack.
Rack. Sack. Tack. Back. Whack. Sack. Pack.
Jack.
Tack. Jack. Cack. Lack. Mac. Knack. Mac. Mac. The knife.
The dancer twisted for her life when she backed into Mac the Knife. Now, this is, of course, hindsight. However, Sebastian might have suggested a proper name which might have gotten Mac the Knife. All right, let's go to the checkerboard and see how we stand up to the first 2 players. Rosemary, you took 78 seconds, and Sebastian, you took 82 seconds, so the challengers are now ahead by 4 seconds. Let's get our second challenger now, Mr. Morey, Amsterdam.
My favorite.
Morey,
Hey, all right, I want to know, how long do you have for these things?
you have 2 minutes to get your charade.
2 minutes, I'll be right on the nose, I guarantee. At least.
How come?
I got sand in my head. There's nothing to worry
You've got
about.
sand in your head.
Yeah, I got an hourglass. Keeps going around like this. No problem. Let's just get
stand
to
in
this
there. All
one.
right, Morey, you have number 5, suggested by Mrs. James Sunderland of Lima, Ohio. There you
My
go,
home,
Morey.
Lima, Ohio.
It's a punchline for Morey Amsterdam. Her voice was so bad when she sang Time on My Hands, Big Ben had a stroke.
Punchline.
She. Her.
Her voice was so. Her voice was so
Tough,
strong,
bad,
loud.
hard, bad.
Her voice was so bad that
Her voice was
when
so bad
when she
sang.
time stood still. Time. Watch the clock. Time. A certain time.
Same as time.
Same as time.
Now?
Wristwatch.
Clock.
Band. Clock. Time.
Forget it.
Wait. Her voice was so bad when she sang.
Time on my hands?
Time on my hands.
Yeah. Got
All
big
big. Time on my hands.
Big Ben
stood.
Big Ben stood still.
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Big Ben had.
Had
Had.
a headache.
Had.
Hit. Number? Hit. Big
No.
Ben hit. Whack.
Struck. Gone. Boom.
Struck.
Big Ben
Listen, Morey, don't forget these two right
Yeah, don't forget the what.
I did that.
had. Big Ben had
Had
a stroke.
I think maybe I inadvertently helped you there. I didn't mean to. Her voice was so bad when she sang Time on My Hands, Big Ben had a stroke. I thought I noticed Morey forgetting had a, and I guess when I told him and he gave you a, that helped you out. All right, Morey, that took you 80 seconds. Very, very good. Now then, let's meet our second champion, Beverly Garland. Beverly, come on, All right, now, Beverly, you have number 3,
Okay.
suggested by Catherine Martin of Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And remember, the pride of the champions on Stump the
Take your
Stars
time,
is
Ben.
at stake. Take your time.
Well, goodbye, champions. It's the entire quotation for Beverly. For want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For want of a horse, the rider was lost. For want of a rider, the battle was lost. For want of a battle, the kingdom was lost, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail.
That long to read. What is it?
Never
What is
mind. What is it? It's a. What is it?
No,
It's a
quotation of
gag
quotation.
quotation.
For.
When?
Who?
Who?
For
For
whom?
For when?
For when?
For
why?
Why?
What?
Was. Why?
Who, what, when, where, why,
Which?
which.
Where? When? Whom?
Me.
Was.
For me.
For me.
For us.
For where? For we.
For my. For whom?
For whom?
For whom?
For
when?
heart.
For what?
With. When? What? Which?
Who?
Why?
What?
Where? Who?
When?
Where?
Why? Where?
Why?
Which?
While.
Forgive. While. For sake.
Lunch.
For one of a nail, the horse, the shoe was lost. For want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For want of the horse, the battle was lost, and all for want of a nail. For want of the battle, want of a horse.
Battle.
The rider.
The rider.
The rider was lost. For want of the rider, the battle was lost. For want of the battle, the kingdom was lost, and all for want of a horseshoe nail.
Magnificent, if I do say so myself. Absolutely magnificent. All right, now let's check the checkerboard and see how we stand after 4 plays. Let's see. Morey, Amsterdam, you took 80 seconds, and Beverly Garland, you took 79 seconds. So the challenger's lead has been cut to 3 seconds. 3 seconds. This is getting exciting. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Lee Goodman with something pretty wild.
Just part of my demonstration. You see, a lot of Americans wake up grouchy in the morning. They go around snarling and raging like a wild, untamed jungle beast. Down, boy, down. Well, this is where Wheat Chex cereal comes in. You see, Wheat Chex is bite-sized little biscuits of whole grain with shredded wheat. It has a rugged texture that makes it especially appeal to grown-ups. And its square shape and rugged texture keeps it crisp and crunchy even when it's sitting in milk or cream. Gives you something to sort of gnash your teeth on. And especially if you wake up grouchy and snarling. And after you've gnashed your teeth on crunchy Wheat Chex for a while, you're all set to go out and really face the world. Of course, some people stay grouchy all day in spite of Wheat Chex. I mean, it's a delicious cereal, but it can't change human nature. Worth a try, though. That's Wheat Chex, the grown-up cereal from Checkerboard Square. And great for kids who want to be like grown-ups, too.
Sebastian's really not that wild, folks. As a matter of fact, he's got the only duplex at the zoo. All right, now then, let's meet the next member of the Dick Van Dyke team, Mary Tyler Moore. This is a real tight match, and I think you guys are doing a wonderful job in challenging tonight. All right, then let's see how we go. Mary, you have number 11, suggested by John Amig of Washington, D.C. There you go.
Mary Tyler Moore draws a gag saying, "Show me a man who plays with dynamite, and I'll show you a blasted idiot."
Mama. The gag saying.
Go ahead.
Play.
Show
Show me a man who plays
With
show me a man who plays with
his hands.
plays with fire.
Dynamite.
Show me a man who plays with dynamite, and I'll show you a big mouth.
And I'll show you
a big,
a
boom.
mess.
A
boom.
A
bang.
bang.
An explosion.
Gigantic.
An explosion.
Like
a
an
bang.
explosion.
A boom. A
That's
concussion.
me all over.
No.
Ow. Wow.
Show you
Explosion.
accident, wreck,
Boom. Explosion.
Power.
Concussion. What else?
earthquake.
3 syllables. First syllable sounds like nothing. First sounds like a
And
I'll show you
atomic
explosion.
Mirage.
marvelous. I'll show you atomic knot. No.
Dynamite.
She's lighting it.
Load.
Explosion.
Glass.
Glass.
All you gotta do is drink.
Yeah. A blast.
Blasting.
Longer word.
Blasted.
Blast.
I'll show you
idiot.
A blasted idiot.
Show me a man who plays with dynamite, and I'll show you a blasted idiot. Well, Mary, that was a tough word, but I still think you did a marvelous job. That took you only 110 seconds. This match is still on. All right, let's meet our next champion, Diana Dors. Diana, here. The honor of this show
I tell
is
you,
yours now.
I'm the blasted idiot on this game.
No, you're not. Now, you're doing fine. You have number 4, Diana, suggested by Christine Gray of Chicago, Illinois. There you go.
Well, someone had to get it, and Diana has the case of the beardless detective, or Who Stole Dick Van Dyke?
Book title. The case of the old, ancient, elderly, the ancient, the bearded, but in the past, way back. The case of the
Bearded thing.
no beards, the beardless, the beardless, the case of the beardless detective, or the case of the who stole his Dick Van Dyke, who stole Dick Van Dyke.
Right. I was waiting to hear that apostrophe S after Dick. Incidentally, you saw a typical example of how 3 or 4 words can go together when Diana picked up the case and walked. That's the case of the. And incidentally, also, Diana, I did not welcome you back to the show. Welcome back after your absence. All right, now then, let's go to the checkerboard and check the score, see how we stand. Mary Tyler Moore, you took 110 seconds, and Diana Dors took 34 seconds. So now the Diana Dors team, the champions, are out in front by 73 seconds. Dick Van Dyke just went into a stupor. Let's pause for a moment here while hold it down. Let's pause for a moment here while Bill Baldwin tells you how you two can join in the fun on Stump the Stars.
Thanks, Pat. Well, it's a new contest every week, and the decision of our judges is final. Send in as many postcards with stumpers as you like each week to this address, Stump the Stars, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, those whose names and suggestions were used on tonight's show will receive a Polaroid land camera kit, including the automatic 10-second camera with electric eye, which chooses exposures, as well as a carrying case, film, and flash bulbs. And a selection of American Tourister lightweight tri-taper luggage with molded one-piece shell and handles cushioned with foam rubber for easy traveling. And if you stump the stars, that is, if it takes them the full 2 minutes, you will also win this Admiral Super Stereophonic High-Fidelity Console, featuring automatic 4-speed record changer, 4 stereo speakers, and Admiral's AM/FM radio with stereo multiplex. So get those stumper postcards in the mail first thing tomorrow. And now, here's Pat Harrington again.
Challenge match, the first of its kind this evening, with the anchor man from the Dick Van Dyke team, Dick Van Dyke himself.
Come on.
All right.
Your anchor. Come on.
Dick, it's all up to you. Dick, what did you swallow?
Just my fear, that's all.
That's not a frog, that's a whale. Dick, you have number 2, suggested by Barbara Jean Sargent of Tucson, Arizona. Now bring those challengers back.
Tucson, there.
Here's a Hollywood bedtime story for Dick Van Dyke. Once upon a time, there was a mama bear, a papa bear, and a baby bear, by a previous marriage.
Book.
Parody. First word.
One.
Once.
Once. In a walk.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
There was a baby. Infant.
Son.
Child.
Boy.
Child. There was a little boy.
Baby boy.
Baby boy.
Baby girl. Son. Child. Infant. My.
Boy.
Son. Yeah, child.
Yeah.
Son. No. Girl. Daughter.
Daughter.
Reverse.
Girl.
Upside down.
Girl. Boy.
Child.
Man. Woman. Dog. Infant.
Father.
Mother.
Son.
Son.
But it's not like this. There's only 2 kinds, man and woman.
Uncle.
Mother.
Grandfather.
White mother. Grandmother.
Mother. Mama. Mama.
Oh.
Mama bear. Once upon a time there was a mama bear.
Who?
And a mama bear and a baby bear.
Papa bear.
Papa bear.
Papa bear.
Yeah.
And
a baby
bear. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
A. 2 syllables.
Waterfall.
B.
By a B.
Before.
Before.
Because.
Before.
Previous.
Previous. Marriage. Hey, that whole thing, will you? Read that whole thing.
Here it was. Once upon a time, there was a mama bear, a papa bear, and a baby bear by a previous marriage. But I have never seen anything quite as frustrating as a fellow going like this and pointing to himself and getting baby. Well, you wouldn't think when he points to himself, what would you think of?
Papa.
A child by adoption? All right. Dick, that took you 99 seconds. Now then, let's meet the anchorman for the champion, Ross Martin. Ross, the entire honor. The Stump the Stars regulars rests on your shoulders. Now let's see if you can bring them in.
Where does the alien go to register?
You have number 8, Ross, suggested by M. O'Neill. That must mean Miss O'Neill of Jamaica, New York. There you go, Ross.
Thank you.
And Ross gets the one he's been up the river so many times, he gets fan mail from female salmon.
Punchline. He. One.
He's.
Sounds like. No. He's so.
He's been.
He's been.
He's been.
He's been. Up. He's been up. He's been up the chimney. He's been up the chimney.
He's been up the river.
Up the river. So many
So
times.
many times.
He. Once.
No, he took.
He took. He stole.
takes.
He takes. He grabbed.
He grabbed. He grabs.
He
wants.
beckons. He wants.
He gets.
He gets. Seasick. He gets.
Pop.
You.
Fan.
Mail.
From women?
From women. From native girls. From two syllables. First syllable.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Tailor?
Cloth.
Stuff?
Material.
Material?
Coat.
Key?
Sounds like.
Sea.
Sailor suit.
From sea. Sounds like sea. Me. Key.
River. From people.
From men?
People. From men.
women.
From
girls?
From men. No,
from women who? Women, like women.
From
females.
From female. From female. Female.
From female.
Female. First syllable.
Female.
From female. Whole thing.
River.
Alligator.
All right. He's been up the river so many times, he gets fan mail from female salmon. All right. Now then, while we're getting the checkerboard ready to see which is the winning team, here's a message of particular interest to those of you who have a big day ahead tomorrow. All right. The winners and still champions are the Ross Martin, Sebastian Captain team. Sorry again, Ross. Maybe...
Stump the Stars has been brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of wheat checks, corn checks, and rice checks, and hot instant Ralston. Join us again next week for another exciting fun-filled session with Pat Harrington and his two teams of Hollywood stars. This is Bill Baldwin bidding you good night for the entire gang. Stump the Stars is a Mike Skokie Enterprises Incorporated production.